Right, let's just jump straight into this, guys. I'm sure we've all played this before. In memory of the Ukrainian Heavenly. Sherlock Holmes. So this is our first one, guys, the fate of Black Peter. So this is in our casebook. We'll crack on with this. You can find gameplay or interface instructions by pressing L or R. Right. And here we go. Mr. Watson.
Holmes.
You crazy ass fool.
Holmes, will you stop that? You are utterly mad.
Take cover!
Stop, Holmes!
Is that you, Watson?
Yes, of course it is. And you almost killed me.
Nonsense. I was aiming for the vases.
Blindfolded?
Watson, quiet, please. I'm trying to concentrate.
Good
Miss
guess.
Strad. What is it this time?
He can see me. Well, here it is, and it's a good one, Mr. Holmes. A gentleman by the name of Peter Carey, also known as Black Peter, has been murdered.
A sailor, most probably.
What happened here?
Oh, Mr. Holmes, how could you?
It's the only exercise I've had all week. A grateful client from Limoges sent me a vase collection this morning. I couldn't think of a better use for it.
You're out of your mind.
I missed 4 out of 10.
Given you were blindfolded, that was very good. Can I have a try?
Am I the only sane one here?
I suppose that Watson is right, Inspector. A little brain work would be preferable now. Do please tell us more about Black Peter.
Peter Carey, born in 1845 and 50 years old. An ambitious sort, he achieved much success in seal and whale hunting around Scandinavia. Retired in 1884 with a small fortune. He invested his money in a property called Woodman's Lee, near Forest Row in Sussex. It was where he lived for 6 years, and where he was found dead yesterday.
Has the investigation already begun?
Yes and no. In fact, this crime is so mysterious that I would prefer you to join me down there.
Give me half an hour to prepare, Inspector.
Take your time and join me there. I have to go through the yard first. The merry men struck again.
What have they done this time?
They robbed a powder reserve. I'll meet you at Woodman's Lee, Mr. Holmes.
I should help Mrs. Hudson here. I also have several appointments that I must keep this afternoon.
I shall go alone then.
And here we go. Press X to open the casebook and check your current progress in the investigation, tax, evidence, etc. Okay. Peter Carey, also known as Black Peter, born 1845, 50 years old, retired. eventually moving to Woodland Lee. Okay. Investigate the murder of Peter Curry. Investigate the crime scene at Woodlands Lee. Select the suit to wear using your personal wardrobe and join Lestrade at Woodlands Lee. Okay. Let's go and find our room. Analyst table. So let's go. Let's have a look at that. Hey up. The fuck is she doing there? Holy crackamoly. Right, let's go and find our bedroom. Let's choose a suit. There we go, just stick as the default character. We'll just crack on with the game.
Oh, what a mess! What a terrible mess!
You go along to Peter Carey's house. Mrs. Hudson and I will take care of the mess you've made here.
Let's go down to Woodlands Lee. Let's go see what's happened to Black Peter.
Mr. Holmes, I'm over here. Come on.
Find out there are some footprints.
These footprints appear to be quite large.
What was that?
It seems that the garden was well maintained.
Mr. Holmes?
Mr. Holmes? Don't hear nothing.
Inspector Lestrade, when will you remove my husband's body? It's sacrilegious to leave him here like this.
As soon as we can, Mrs. Carey, I assure you. Allow me to introduce you to Mr. Sherlock Holmes. He's a detective. No doubt you've heard of him. I'll wait for you in front of the cabin, Mr. Holmes.
My condolences, Mrs. Carey.
Thank you, Mr. Holmes.
Right, let's ask this bitch some questions.
Madam, can you tell me if you saw or heard anything unusual upon the night of the murder?
At 2 o'clock.
Macfu84, how you doing, buddy?
Scream. I thought nothing of it then. He would scream all the time when he was drunk.
Can you please tell me what occurred on the evening of the murder?
Well, Peter got drunk in the evening. He was in such a terrible temper. Usually whenever that happened, he'd stay all night drinking in his cabin before passing out.
So he's an alcoholic.
Do you remember at what time you found your husband's body?
In the morning, at around 7 o'clock, I noticed the cabin door was open, but I didn't go in to take a look, for I knew my husband would not have liked it. At around 10 o'clock, I dared to glance in through the door and, oh dear.
Was your husband accustomed to receiving visitors?
Oh no, I don't think so. I mean, he didn't really have many friends. He lived quite an isolated life here, after his retirement.
The garden is very large and well maintained. Do you employ someone to look after it?
It is true, there is a lot of work, but my husband took care of it himself.
Let's check this bitch out. What's she got on her? Anything else here? No?
You have indeed suffered a great loss, Mrs. Carey. Nevertheless, I believe it will be less of a burden for you soon.
Yes, life with Peter was never easy, but he was still my husband.
He was different, wasn't he, when you first met him upon your return from Plymouth?
Yes, Mr. Holmes. Oh my goodness, but how do you know about that?
Was it a pilgrimage?
You undertook a pilgrimage to the Cathedral of Santiago de Compostela when you were young. That much is evident from the rosary in your hand. The shortest route for the pilgrim from England to Spain is from Plymouth. I believe that you met Peter Carey as a young sailor there, and you married him soon afterwards.
That is indeed what happened, Mr. Holmes. How extraordinary.
Thank you, madam.
Peter Carey's body is inside the cabin. We took care not to touch anything.
Let's go and check this body out, see what the crack is.
The door is locked.
Wait just a moment, Mr. Holmes, and I'll open it. I locked it yesterday to ensure that no one should enter the cabin and tamper with the evidence.
Ah, good thinking.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, hello, hello.
It seems to me that someone has tried to force it, Mr. Holmes.
Let me see.
Let's have a gander at this. Let's examine it. There it is.
These scratches are fresh. You're right. Someone tried to force open the door.
I swear these scratches were not here yesterday.
Our mysterious visitor came here last night.
Well, he's not the man for the job. This lock is not a difficult one.
Perhaps he did not have the right tool.
Alright, let's go in.
What a terrible way to die.
Wow. Shelf, suspicious item space, outlined in dust.
This place is not covered with dust, like the rest of the shelf. An object was taken from here. It was larger than a book. A box or a small chest, perhaps. The tooth of a sperm whale, probably from one of Peter Carey's catches.
A map. Anything suspicious?
Hammerfest. It's a whaling map.
So he's a whaler? Definitely, definitely.
The ship's logs of the Sea Unicorn for the years 1878 to 1884. Peter Carey was her captain.
Was it?
Harpoons for hunting whales. Peter Carey's boots. They look to be a size 8.
So he's just pinched his boot.
Navigation instruments. Nothing interesting.
Anything on the table?
Someone drank from this glass recently. The initials PC have been crudely burned. A sailor's work.
Can we open this?
This aroma is familiar, but to recognize it, I must construct my associations in one picture.
Right, so rotate L to move, okay. So it's a ship. What's that pipe doing there? Move this over here. Move the pipe down there a little bit. That should be the front, I think. Perhaps. Let's put that there. Is that it? Perhaps? that be it? Turn it around. It's definitely this way. Like that, maybe? It's definitely. There we go.
This is horse tobacco, quite strong and very popular among sailors.
Right, what else is there? Right, let's have another look. What's this?
Rum, a sailor's drink. It seemed that Captain Carey was enjoying a drink before he met his death.
Right. So everything on that table, yeah. Right, we'll examine that body in a sec. That's nothing.
The Sea Unicorn. She was the ship that Peter Carey commanded.
Right, let's have a glance at this body.
The weapon fully penetrated the body. The force of the blow was immense. This man is in his 50s, yet he still looks quite strong.
What's that?
Peter Carey was fully dressed. He was not caught by surprise. It is possible that he knew his murderer. This wooden handle is plain and solid. This blood is from the pool underneath the dead body. Peter Carey tried to defend himself with this knife, but he did not succeed.
Right, okay. What's this?
JHN are probably the initials of the owner of this notebook.
Can we open it? No? Anything on the back? No? Just make sure we haven't missed anything on this book. Nope, can't open it. Nope, okay doke.
Peter Carey was impaled to the wall by a whaling harpoon.
Right, so we've got the tobacco pouch. Find a use for the boots and the dialogue, okay? Right, so let's exit that. I know we can use the boots. We can use the boots here. There we go. To see if they are the right size.
These boots don't match the footprints.
Okay. What was that?
This window is locked from the inside. I do not see any attempt at a break-in.
that woman again. She knows a bit more than what she's laying on.
Is this your husband's tobacco pouch?
I'm not sure. It might be, but he hadn't smoked in a very long time.
Your husband's private papers. Do you know where they are?
There was a small tin box, barely larger than a book. He kept his papers there. It should be somewhere in his cabin.
Thank you, madam.
Well, they're not. Because we've just checked that, so...
Have you finished inspecting the crime scene?
JHN are probably the initials of the owner of this note. The ship's logs of the Sea Unicorn for the years 1878 to 1884. Peter Carey was her captain. This place is not covered with dust. An object was taken from here. It was larger than a book. A box or a small chest, perhaps.
Who could do such a thing? My poor husband.
Have you finished inspecting the crime scene?
Alright, what am I missing then? Hey, what's up, War? How's things, mate? Yeah, it's hanging sweet, mate. How's yourself?
Have you finished in...
So I've examined that window. What else is in here? Right, let's go back to Baker Street.
I cannot leave yet. I am not finished here.
Alright, okay.
Who could do such a thing? My poor husband.
So I'm missing something. What am I missing then?
These footprints.
Right, so we know they're not anyway. Yeah, I'd recommend this game. I have played it before, but for some reason I'm still stuck on this level. There's something I'm missing. I can't remember, but it has been a while since I played this game. But yeah, I would recommend it. It's a really fun game to play, actually. There's got to be something in here, surely.
The ship's logs of the Sea Unicorn for the years 1878 to 1884. Peter Carey was her captain.
So yeah, I would recommend it, mate, yeah. I wonder if I've missed something on Peter. So like,
JHN are probably the initials of the owner of this notebook.
Have you played this before, War?
The pattern
There we
of the
go.
blood stain indicates that the notebook was not lying on the floor prior to the crime, but it was dropped into the pool of blood after the death of Peter Carey.
Right, now we can open it. There we go.
These abbreviations mean something, but what?
Right, let's sort this out. Right, so the missing box has got to be linked to breaking attempts, probably? No? Let's see what it's linked to. Nothing that I have there, okay? So no gardener. So that's got nothing to do with it. Non-smoker. He's got nothing to do with anything. No. Alright, so do you stream as well, buddy?
Someone was here yesterday. They attempted to force the door to gain entry.
Alright, let's speak to the inspector, see if we can get this ambush sorted.
Well, Mr. Holmes, what do you think?
I think that we are lucky.
And why is that?
Because of last night's attempted break-in.
Oof, you've lost me.
It is very probable that whoever came here hoped to find the door open. They tried to force it with a knife blade, but they failed. What will they do? Why, return tonight, when they will be better prepared.
Aha! So what do you propose?
We shall remain on the outside, near the window, where we stand the best chance of catching sight of our visitor. Well, gentlemen, ready your pistols. We have a long night ahead of us.
Right, okay, so now we're going to ambush this guy, I think. So we just need to find the window at the back, don't we? There we go.
This looks like the perfect hiding place.
What do you stream then, War? Anything or nothing, mate? Let's catch this little fucker in action, man.
Shh! Did you hear that? This
No,
fella
you don't
there,
scream, pal, no?
I'm gonna collar him.
I'll be right behind you.
Police! Hold it right there!
Have him! Where is he?
All right, my fine fellow. Who are you and what are you doing here?
You're detectives, I suppose. You imagine that I'm connected with the death of Captain Carey. I assure you I'm innocent.
Innocent? And what are you doing in his cabin?
Shall I tell you? You came to retrieve what you had lost after killing Peter Carey, but we were here waiting for you.
What is your name?
John Hopley Nelligan, but I didn't...
Do you deny that you came here yesterday?
No, but yes, it's just that I couldn't...
I'm tired of this. Off we go to the yard. Tomorrow, I'll see that you're put in front of the judge.
What? But you can't! I'm not... It's a terrible mistake!
Enough! You can explain all of that to the judge. You're coming with me to the yard.
But...
In light of recent events, it seems evident that your coming here was unnecessary. All the same, I'm very grateful to you, Mr. Holmes.
You are welcome, Inspector, but please don't be too hard on our young fellow. I would like to question him tomorrow morning.
I'm wondering if he did actually kill him, because I don't think he did. I can't remember, to be honest with you. Let's investigate a bit more and we'll find out. Let's go and question his ass. What are you up to today, buddy? How tonight? Are you at uni today, what? Or you just, have you got a day off just chilling, man? Ooh, evidence.
These are the
Nice.
suspect's belongings. The notebook that we found on Peter Carey's cabin floor. A pocket knife. It was used to force the door of Peter Carey's cabin. A handkerchief with the initials JHN.
Sure that had something inside it then. Yeah.
From R. Dawson. To my friend and partner, 1883. Dawson. I've seen this name before. Perhaps my archive holds the answer.
Right, we'll go back to the archive now, to be honest with you, and go and see what the crack is with that. Good on you, buddy. Don't blame you. Just sit back, chill out. Sounds about right to me. I understood, mate. I understood. I took a wild guess and I thought that's what you meant. So don't worry about it, buddy. Is it late where you are? Right, let's check our archives. Search Dawson 1883. Dawson, no, yeah. Right, okay.
Here it is.
There we are.
Now I begin to understand that young man's story, but I am still unclear as to what connects him with the murder. It is time to ask him.
I'm as tired as you, mate, by the looks of it. I am absolutely knackered today. Oh, let's go and ask this dude what's going on, man. I think I need some coffee, wake me up. Here he is. Right, let's just investigate him first, see if we can get a good picture of him. Shabby cap, a patch. Expensive fabric. Elaborate buttons. Short sleeves. Callous. Oh, dude, sort your shit out, man. Right, what am I missing here? There we go. Do I live alone? No, mate. I don't live alone. I have a little girl, and I live with my fiance.
Yes.
What?
Joshua Nelligan was my father.
I don't know what that means. Well, sorry, buddy.
That it had a bad ending. When the bank failed, it ruined half the families of Cornwall, whereupon Joshua Nelligan disappeared.
My father was under extraordinary pressure. Dawson had retired. I was only 10 years of age at the time, but it was still old enough to feel the shame that befell our family. My father was convinced that he could pay off all his debts if the creditors gave him time. He set sail for Hammerfest in Norway in his small yacht, just a few days before an arrest warrant was issued. He left my mother a list of the securities he was taking. No word was ever heard from him again.
That moustache.
He believed that his vessel went down, taking with it everyone and every...
You reckon he's trying Movember or what?
Thank you for the story, Mr. Nelligan. At last, we are making some progress. Does this notebook belong to you?
Yes. But where did you find it? I did not know... I thought I'd lost it at the hotel.
What do these abbreviations mean?
Oh, no. I beg you, I can't. If I told you, it would only make things worse.
But I will find out eventually, Mr. Nelligan.
Sea knife?
The sea knife was found near Carey's body. Tell me, Mr. Nelligan, did Mr. Carey try to defend himself or to attack you with it?
I don't know. I didn't kill anyone.
I don't think he did kill anyone.
The police seized this valuable ring from you. Whose is it?
I didn't steal it from anyone. It has always belonged to me.
You're a liar.
The ring's date of engraving is many years ago. You would have been a child then, hardly in any position to receive such an item from a partner.
Yeah, you little shit.
So, Mr. Nelligan, who is the true owner of the ring?
The ring is mine.
Oh. Select the correct answer.
So,
That was the one
Mr.
before that, wasn't it?
Who is the true owner of the ring?
The ring is mine.
No, Mr. Nelligan. I believe that the ring had belonged to your father.
That's the one.
Oh, but how do you know?
The jacket you are wearing is made of an expensive fabric that only a man of exceptional wealth could afford. You do not seem to me to be a rich man, Mr. Nelligan. Furthermore, the garment is ill-fitting. It is quite clear that it belonged to someone else, most probably your father. With your father gone and taking with him the family's wealth, as a little boy you had to find yourself a manual job, and it was most probably cleaning fish. You cut your hands often while working. I can tell from the scars.
I'm speechless, Mr. Holmes. It all happened exactly as you say.
How the fuck does he know all this shit, man?
Joshua Nelligan and Peter Carey were both at sea in Norway. There is definitely some connection between Peter Carey and Joshua Nelligan's disappearance.
Right, let's just sort this one out. No, it doesn't really, because it doesn't mean shit. What goes with what now? Swift actions. Pin to the wall. We need to find out whether an unskilled and untrained man could use a harpoon well enough to kill a fully piercing a body. Okay, so that's good. We need to examine that.
Stage a reconstruction. I'm sure that Watson would be happy to oblige.
Let's go and find young Watson. I don't think we need to go through that. I think we can just go straight to Baker Street, I think. He's a magician. I tell you what, for some of the shit he finds out in this game and just knows off the top of his head, man, he's the dude. He's the dude. What time is it where you are at war?
Brave Toby, the best nose in the British Empire. A spot of whaling, Watson. Would you care to take part?
Are you serious?
No, but we do need to clarify what happened on the night of Black Peter's murder.
A reenactment, then? Is something bothering you?
The sailor's knife, Watson. Why was it on the floor?
Peter Carey attempted to defend himself?
It is possible. But if that is the case, then it alters many things.
I don't quite follow you.
Tell me, my friend, what is the animal closest to man? Morphologically, I mean.
Ah, I
Sorry
see
about that,
what
buddy.
you're getting at, Holmes. You asked me that once before. A Ripper case, I believe. Do you want to slit some more pigs' throats?
No.
Thank goodness for that.
I wish to impale one with a harpoon.
Wonderful.
Hey, Ivan Big Suit.
Watson, let us pay a visit to our butcher friend in Whitechapel.
How's it going, buddy?
We require the carcass of a well-fed pig.
And the harpoon?
One of the harpoons on the wall.
Ken Floor 2003. Ooh, right, okay, so you're watching my stream. Is KenFloor 2003 in this stream? I don't think he is.
A map of London and the surrounding area. It could be useful.
Let's just check see who's in the stream, guys. Spare me a second. Ivan Big Snoop. How you doing, buddy? Hope everything's okay with you. My boy War's in. Ah, so that's who you are. How you doing, mate? You alright? Why don't you type it in the stream instead, mate? Yeah, Ken, do me a favour and just type it in the stream, buddy. Alright, so now I don't have to keep turning it off and on, mate. I would appreciate it.
I need to take a harpoon with me.
We need to what? He needs to take a harpoon with him. Can we get that from Woodlands Lee? Can we just pinch one of them? Let's go down there, we'll see if we take one from there. Let's see if it's down there. So Ivan, how's it going, buddy? How's things? You've just been to the shop to get some soda. Jesus, man, how close do you live to the shop? You must have been only gone, like, 60 seconds? Shit, man. Right, can we take one of these harpoons? Yeah.
Should do it. Now I am ready for the experiment.
Yeah. Just bear me is off Ivan. War meet Ivan, Ivan meet War. How you doing, guys? Nice one for staying in the stream though, War. Do appreciate it, mate. You can't type, you have no verified email. Why? Why have you not got a verified email, buddy? Alright, let's talk to Watson.
Well, here we are in the preparation room. I can't say that I like the smell of it much. What do you intend to do?
To indulge myself in a little experiment. The challenge of lancing a pig's carcass with a heavy harpoon.
You don't have time in the day, you're on Xbox.
Stand
That's no
silent
worries,
and
buddy.
let's
What
write
I'll
the
do
game
is,
test. I am not well practiced in this exercise.
if you like the stream and everything else, I'll take it I'll take it off that you have to verify your email so then you can speak in there, buddy.
Most reliable test.
Hold my breath. I don't actually think I'm actually meant to hit this, I can't
And
remember.
throw as hard as you can.
Hey, Ivan Big Snoop, thank you very much for the follow. Well, show him some love in the chat, mate. We have a new follower, which is Ivan Big Snoop. Welcome to the stream, buddy. And what I will do, mate, while you've done that, I will take the verified email off, so you can actually talk in the chat. So, War, just bear with me 1 second, so I can just let Ivan in. Spare me a sec, guys. Just take this off. When I find it. I'm not 100% sure where it'll be. Right. Ivan, try that, buddy. I've took it off for you, so you can actually talk. For the follow, guys. I will help you out the most I can, so that is the best I can do at this moment in time. So try and type, Ivan. Yay, there you go, buddy. Well, do me a favour and give Ivan a big nerdy welcome, buddy. I would appreciate it. Alright, there we go. Let's resume this now. Now we've got you all sorted. Come on. Should be done that now, shouldn't it? Last one.
The harpoon has struck the body, but with insufficient strength to pierce it straight through. Holmes, you should try to aim better and throw as hard as you can.
Which game is going to be next? What do you want to watch? What game do you want to watch, War? What game do you want me to stream next? I'll leave it up to you.
This is the best possible result that I can.
That was the best possible result, Ivan.
A harpoon and pinning a man to a wall.
I mean, what are my plans?
Either exceptional strength and training or diabolical luck.
Plans are to get as many games as we can done and dusted this week. Some old ones, some new ones. We finished early in Isolation yesterday, which was a good thing. Woohoo! And the next one's probably Murder Souls, Spider-Man 2. We could do Lord of... is it Lord of the Fallen, Fallen of the Lord, whatever that is. The new one of that. So there's a lot of games that I do want to get through. I've not done Sunset City yet. Sunset... what do you call it? Overcharge. Just because at that moment in time everyone was streaming the same game, which is pretty annoying, but that's there. So what I'll do is when I'm nearly at the end of this game, I will put a vote up and you can choose which game you want to see stream next, guys. Any suggestions are more than welcome, so if you let me know in the chat what you want to see, and we'll see what we can do. So if you've got, yeah, I think that's the best. I do have Far Cry, but once again, it's absolutely being hammered on the stream. So what I'll do is I'll wait another 7 or 8 days, to be honest with you, and then stream it. I don't do it at the same time as everyone else, just because you're just trying to play yourself against everyone else then. So we will be playing Far Cry, we will be playing The Evil Within. The reason I'm streaming this one is because at this moment in time no one else was streaming it, so I thought it was a good idea. So yeah, like I say, all in all, guys, you can choose what game you want to watch next, to be honest with you. I have a lot of games, I have a lot of access to every game. New and old,
Who
so
could do such a thing?
yeah, whatever you want to see, guys, just let me know. Where am I going here? That's Scotland Yard. JF Crazy 11, hey buddy, how you doing? Ivan Walker, do me a favour and give him a warm welcome, a warm nerdy welcome to JF Crazy 11. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, like I say, The Evil Within. If you've got any suggestions, what game you want to play next, or what games you want to see stream next, guys, then just put it in the chat. You know, and we'll sort it out. If you want to watch The Evil Within next after this, that's fine. We'll get that.
What am I doing here? I've done nothing wrong.
Who do I need to speak to?
Locked.
Locked. I weren't paying attention. I was looking at the chat, so. Hey, JF, how you doing, buddy? Go back to Baker Street a minute. Right, let's have a look at our deductions. Pin to the wall. Strength required. Obviously, we proved that then, didn't we? Lucky for all. There is a remote possible that an unskilled and untrained man could manage to pin Peter Curry to the wall with a harpoon. Nope. Definitely not. It requires a much greater strength than the average man to be able to pierce a man's chest with a harpoon all the way through to the wall. A degree of skill was more likely. Yeah, I think that sounds more right, to be honest with you guys. So let's go back. So is that what you reckon? You want to see The Evil Within next, guys?
Good gracious, you caught someone. At least now...
My analysis table.
Good gracious, you caught someone. At least now you have a suspect.
Yes, we do have a suspect, but I'm not 100% sure that it was him.
My archive. This is where I keep my post.
I really don't think it was him, to be honest. The Woodlands Lee. Let's go back there. I'll tell you what then, guys. If there is no complaints and JF's not followed yet, guys, but if Ivan and you all want to actually see The Evil Within next, I'll put that on. Madison, be quiet a minute. Madison, quiet. No, don't sing to the... No. No. Let's go and talk to this woman.
Who could do such a thing?
Somewhat dodgy there. Not 100% sure what we need to be doing here. I know that's locked, so we need to get in there. Right, let's have a look at these books.
1883. That's the one I need. This is the crew list of the Sea Unicorn.
Right, what do I need this for? Peter Kerr.
This is the crew list of the Sea Unicorn. Log notes for June. Nothing unusual. Log notes for July. Nothing special. Log notes for August. These pages have been torn away.
Oh, aye.
There are 3 ways of discovering what happened in August of 1883 aboard the Sea Unicorn. The first 2 of these will require speaking with a dead man. The last would be to locate vital witnesses, the sailors involved in this whale hunt campaign.
Okay. Find a user. A piece of stock exchange certificate belonging to the Canadian Pacific Railway. It was found inside the Sea Unicorn ship's logs for August 1883. All the pages have been torn out. Okay, what do we need with that? Alright, so we need to find a use for that. Yeah, so I think the Evil Within next, guys. We'll get this finished today or tomorrow. Tomorrow at the latest. We're going to spend a good 8, 9, 10 hours on this one today to try and get this sorted. And get this one boxed off. And then let's go and check our archives. And then we'll do the Evil Within. And then we can also try the Far Cry if you want to watch Far Cry, Ivan. We can have that done by the weekend if you wanted. Sound good, guys, or what? What do you want to see?
Something new, Watson. I have the list of sailors who were aboard the Sea Unicorn. We shall soon learn what happened to Nelligan's father. I have only to find them. Let us hope they're still working at the harbour.
I think that if you pretend you're from Scotland Yard...
I doubt it, Watson. And really, I would prefer that all of this remains quiet for now. But I have another solution. I'll call in the specialist.
And who might they be?
The secret...
No worries, mate. You're more than welcome.
Baker Street.
Ah, you mean young Wiggins and his gang?
Yes. Believe me, you'll receive more useful assistance from these little urchins than from a dozen yard detectives. Those children are everywhere. They see and hear everything, and they are cunning. All they lack is organization. I'll summon them.
You think you heard a house alarm, were, mate?
There's always a watch beneath our window. I have only to call him.
Ah, let's shit our little buddies out here, innit?
Wiggins, could you come upstairs, please?
At your service, Mr. Holmes.
Look at this little kid,
I need
man.
you to track down certain people for me. I'll give you a list. You can read, can't you?
Big Oliver from our gang. He can, as his father is the coachman of a famous lawyer.
Fascinating. Here is the list of sailors.
Sailors? Easy. Just got to look where the rum and the red lights are.
Sorry to trouble you, Mr. Holmes, but the inspector asks that you come to the station as soon as possible.
Thank you. I'll be there shortly.
What's your bank? Are you guys losing it? Really? Let's go up to Scotland Yard and see this guy. You have a gun under your bed in a letterbox. Oh my god, what's going on? Could be a thief, so you're in danger. guys. Are you two losing it or what? What's going on?
Mr. Holmes,
You're losing
I'm
me.
glad to see you.
As always, what happened?
We have a new suspect, Liam Hurtley. I'm thinking that this case will be resolved very quickly now.
Interesting. Pray tell.
Well, the constable that I left at Woodman's League.
I said shh. Why don't you just turn your volume down, Ivan?
Do you have him here?
Yes. He refuses to speak with us, but we'll make him talk.
Let us hope so.
Oh yes, and one more thing. The constable told me that at the time of his arrest, the fellow was running a
Do you have it?
Of course. It's in the
You're gonna load it.
at your disposal. Admit that for once, Mr. Holmes, Scotland Yard is a step ahead of you, eh?
Breathtaking.
Hurley's belongings.
These are the suspect's belongings. Liam Hurtley's old boots. They're a size 9.5.
I can't remember what size our footprints were.
The stains are fresh. They can be removed with the proper chemicals. A pen. Nothing unusual about it.
Right, let's go and see if these boots actually match the ones at the crime scene. Dude, if you've got someone in the house, ring the 5-0, man. Don't be shooting no fucker, come on. I hear cops. Just check, see if these match these.
These boots match the footprints exactly.
No gardener, but his footprints are there. What's this? Right, let's just go and ask her while we're here. Dude, have you got someone in your house or something? Is that what you're saying?
Who could do such a thing?
Let's go back to Scotland Yard. Ivan, be careful, buddy, because obviously Moobot is in. Right, guys, just bear with me 1 second while I just go and use the little girl's room. Go on, so what have I missed? Oh, thank God it was the house next door. Good, now put your gun away. If you want, you can add me on stream. Are you on about Ivan though? War, sorry mate. I want to talk to that other guy, don't I?
Please escort this suspect for interrogation. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I would like to ask you a few questions.
I've already told the police that I've nothing to say. And you're not even part of the police.
Precisely, and considering your situation, it might be wise to speak with someone who is, shall we say, rather more neutral. You are a suspect.
Alright, Ivan, no worries, buddy. Make sure it's all locked up and shit, man.
Inspector Lestrade told me. It's ridiculous.
Could you at least tell me who you are, and exactly what happened that you should be brought here?
My name is Liam Hurtley. That I can tell you. But you're not getting any more than that.
We'll see.
We shall see.
Alright, let's check this dude out. Let's get a good picture of him first. Always seems to be a little bit more clues when you make a good picture of it. Whoa, what's that? Handkerchief with crescent. Plant remains. Obviously he's been in the garden. We've just found his wellies.
Tell me, Mr. Hurtley, what were you doing at Woodman's Lee?
Woodman's Lee? I've never been there.
You lying bastard, we found your wellies.
The second pair of boots that you had with you when you were arrested
Yeah, man.
match the footprints found near the cabin.
He's definitely
where
been doing
Peter
something
Carey
dodgy.
Was murdered.
Footprints? That's your proof? How many men have boots like mine? That doesn't make me a murderer.
Who said anything about you being a murderer?
Now
What the
that
fuck were
your
you doing there?
presence at Woodman's Lee has been proven, would you care to explain?
Oh, sweet Ivan, sweet man.
I don't remember. What would I be doing there anyway?
Well kept garden, gardener. Yeah.
Because you are the gardener at Woodman's Lee.
I'm not. How did you...
I observed your hands. They told me that you work with the earth. Small fragments of plants snagged to your trousers indicate that you were mowing very recently. But the most obvious clue presented itself in the bird embroidered on your handkerchief. A crested tit, if I'm not mistaken.
I think he is a tit.
You got me. Yes, I am a gardener, and I went there to get my tools.
That's all for now.
Right, let's go back and talk to that broad because she's fucking lying to us, definitely. Form analysis. A letter seized from Hurley. It's almost covered in complete ink at the stains. Right, so let's go back to Baker Street and we can use our examination shit. See what the crack is there. I don't think there's anything else in here yet, is there? No. Piece carrying on smoker, breaking in attempts, missing box. Has that missing box not got anything to do with the breaking in attempts? No. No. Let's carry on. We're going to do this analysis and then we know where we're up to. Was that analysis table? There it is.
I need to prepare a chemical agent.
Alright, War. No worries, buddy. I'll be back on later on tonight, so...
For this purpose, the chemicals from the flasks should be combined in a certain order to perform a chain reaction. First condition, all 7 reagents should be used. Second condition, Orange reagent should be
You have some meal also. No worries, buddy. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to cut the stream dead now anyway, while we're at this point, and then I'll be back on at 7 PM tonight. So guys, if you want to come back and join me then, by all means. Up to then, I'm going to play a bit of Battlefield 4. I won't stream it, so if any of you have got Battlefield 4 and you want a quick game, by all means, let me know quickly in the chat, and I'll hit that up. Other than that, guys, I will stream the rest of this game this evening at 7 o'clock. And we'll see how far we get through it tonight. So if you do want a game of Battlefield 4, then come and let me know. We'll watch you on The Evil Within. No worries, buddy. Like I say, I will stream that as soon as I finish this game. And I will do then. Ivan, you have it. Do you want to... Okay, do you want to play Battlefield 4? You fancy a couple of games? I won't stream it, obviously, but if you want a few games, by all means, we can we'll smash that for a bit if you want. When? No, if you want. I'm going to cut this stream dead now, at this moment in time, so then I can finish the rest off tonight. But I'm going to put Battlefield 4 on, so if you want a quick game, by all means. All it is I don't want to get so far into the game and then lose where I'm up to. So what I'll do is I'll leave this here now, and then I'll play Battlefield 4 for a bit. Due to, I'm just waiting for a phone call to go out and pick my little girl up, so... It's up to you. Do you want to play? Do you not? Stay on, let me check my games. Alright, hurry up then, Ivan.
First condition, all 7 reagents should be used. Second condition, orange reagent should be the third one in the sequence after the blue reagent. Third condition, colorless reagent should be added after the orange reagent.
I'm not sure I understand that.
All 7 reagents should be used. Second condition, orange reagent should be the third one in the sequence after the blue reagent. Third condition, colorless reagent should be added after the orange reagent.
Right, so let's go for... orange. Okay, you've got it. Right, no worries. Just let me try this. I can't remember the sequence for this, so... just put this clear one in. Is that it? Maybe? No?
No, something isn't right. I need to start the reaction from the beginning again.
Right, so let's go into that, and then we'll go back in it, and then I'll do it.
I need to prepare a
Sweet man. Alright, no worries. Well, I'm going to cut this stream dead now. So, you've got me on Xbox One. So just add me to that, and then I'll catch you on there, buddy.